Hey, this is Kurt Boat Doctor. Hey, if I'm not too sharp as a tack today, I got a lot of stuff on my plate right now. No excuse, but this helps me take my mind off of it. Health issues, other people, you know the drill. But let's move on. This is a 2250 Ultra cab wide body walkthrough where you can walk through that front window. It's a real neat setup. You got grab handles up front. That handle there, the gray one, that's what to help pull the window back. You got your LED lights up on top. I'll calibrate that GPS antenna. Looks like he's got the good 5225 or 6 VHF antenna. I'll line up the simrad radar, set his electronics for him. That's what I do. Then I check out for any issues like trailer. They're going to come down and they're going to go ahead and adjust this trailer for this boat. All the lights work. You got a 2 5/16" ball. You got the chains. If it was me, probably these double like this, unless you tighten that bolt up super tight and put another one right through that. Sometimes if you hit them, they'll kick ahead and they can be a pain. I'd either have that thing probably twisted and then locked, and so you only have one roller basically. But that's me. Spare tire should come with it, but it's not on there. They normally take them out. You got load guides, real slick forward leaning window, got the good anchor system. How it comes down, you can see at this angle, so then the weight of this will drop. If this was straight, that a lot of mistake there, because then you almost have to help the anchor off. This got the G3 tubing on it, so this is chambered, all air chamber plus the main hole. Good, nice deep V. You can see that, how deep that is. It's got the arrow design that goes like this, and it does the same in the reverse, and that's really important. This thing here, you can cut it neutral, and you can keep this sucker in a straight line. Backing up, pulling it off the trailer, it makes it so much easier. It ain't like just a flat back. It's got that arrow design. That there is for, like, if you ever want to, say, get one of them snatch blocks, so when you drive it up, it locks. A self-locking winch strap. You'll go in and click and lock it with a bar. That's a lot more people, like in, oh, was it Invercargill? Yeah, New Zealand. Yeah, it was New Zealand. Anyway, they don't have a lot of ramp. They have to drop and run right into the water. So those make it nice. You can just go up and latch and lock it. They can pull up, put their tie downs, they're good to go. Anyway, you got this area right here. That helps when that water comes, it hits this, plus this, and this helps that water. See how it goes like this? It shoots that way, not into your boat and inside your boat. Anytime you got pre-flexed, that makes it super strong. Really good welds. They're doing a good job. If you see here, you got these little hooks, reverses, and then transition deeper and a little deeper, like at an angle coming back. That keeps this thing why it's so stable, but it also keeps that water pushed down and out. And your strakes will do that too. Now I got a phone call. They're gonna have to wait. I don't know who it is, but I'll block them out for a second. Drains for the front. You've got 6 lugs, beefy, good enough. It's a tandem, that's all you need on here. Gear bath, or not gear bath, but buddy bearings, check those. Every once in a while when you go on a trip, you pull these off, and you just put the grease in there until it just moves the inner spring. Then when you put these caps on, what's important, you push them on, but then you push in on it so the air sucks them in. Because if you just push the cap on, they're just going to fall off. Cleats, they should actually, you could add a pop-up cleat right about here, would be a good idea. Or some type of a cleat, because you need a fender, and a fender, not all the way up there. I got one, I'm going to drop out that window, because you need protection right there. We got twin 150s, a new design. This must got the auto trim built in right here. That's your hydraulic steering system now, instead of having them rams on the outside. They're not electric, but they're hydraulic, but they're built in. And some of these got autos where they, on the trim, you can set them so they don't go all the way up. Stainless steel trim tabs, that's all. You don't need big ones. These are perfect. on this. 150 is a nice race look style. You got a left hand, how it cups this way, right hand cups this way. And trust me, if you got that prop over here, you ain't going nowhere. 15 pitch, drain plugs also. You got the main holes part of the boat. You got your chambers part of the boat, and then you got foam filled, so it's virtually unsinkable. And then these lights here, he's got them on the inside, outside, everywhere. I'm almost thinking that's controlled through a phone app or a controller. I didn't see one in here the other day, but that's typically how these work, through Bluetooth. These here to get to your lower bolt holes, and actually make sure they're not real tight, but they're tight, because if they're loose, you're going to get water coming in here. Your trim's right there. Use stainless steel on your engine bolt holes. Now he's got an underwater light, it looks like. So you got 1, 2, 3 chambers. You got your life ring, plus your one on here and one chamber over there. That's your main drain, that bigger one. You got your active 3-in-1. They're good transducers. Simrad's a good unit. Garmin's for me, then Simrad's right on top. I mean, they're neck and neck. Dive ladder. There's your gas van. I put 60 gallons in. Green caps normally meet nitro, because these are built, it gets cold, but you can run regular air. But they use nitro so it doesn't, the moisture and stuff, so they don't flop. You know, if you're from the Midwest on tractors, you know, you'd be bouncing all over the place until it gets warm. Your door's got a little chip in it. You got these little flip steps, Icy Tech, wars down. You got like a little fish box. There's a plug. And then for the lights I'm talking about too, so that's either on a remote. And then I'm gonna put this here. Here's your ACRs. Right here, battery switch you turn here, not on the yellow. Make sure all these are flipped up, which they are. These little blue ones are in the up position. That's your fuel. And then make sure that's up. And I would actually go to the Yamaha water separators. If it was me, you got more paper elements in there, and they can withstand a lot more water and particles. But some people like these just to see if there's any water particles in there. Dual batteries. Okay, this is just a tidbit. Say you got out there and your motor died and you couldn't get it started again. They put these 130, 150 amp right here. Yamaha says they want those now. But say you blew one of those. Just hurry up and take this cable off, get rid of those, and just go direct to the battery. Because if you blow that, it's killing power. So if you needed power, that blew, you couldn't start it, undo it, just take this end and go right to the hot. Cup holders, grab handles, deck lights. This is kind of new too. See how wide this is in here? You got room for 3 here. So you got 6, 7, 8 people. Grab handles, USB ports, cup holders for the driver, for Pete's sake. Good speakers. And here's your, now this they may want to adjust. You don't want to jam shut this real tight, because if you jam that, it's hard to open. But this one's sticking a little bit. This one pulls out like it should. This is for your left top light, right top light. And I'm going to go ahead and change this so that you have to push it to come on instead of coming on automatically. There's your anchor. And then I'll show you all this when I'm out there. You got cables, your trim tabs. I'll turn this on. Nicely set, I like it. Because see, you can actually just go like this here. Go like this here, drop this. You can get through here, your anchor spool's up there. Then what you do is you take this here, make sure that's up. You can pull on it. Let me see. Yeah, that's up. That's up. Then you just pull back on it. Like that. That way you can get out without bunking your head. There's your lights. I'll calibrate that. Come back in, you got your handle. You gotta be careful here because if you pull on that, see that shuts it. Shuts it. Shuts it. Locks. Locks. And then this flips down to make a bed. Foothold. Trim tabs. They work. Underwater light, lights, cabin lights, cockpit lights, anchor light, nav light, wiper, deck wash works. You don't have tuna tubes, bait tank you don't have, auto bilge works. And used gallons. So we want to go here, fuel, remaining fuel available, it's working. It says I got 45, but you got about 60. So I set that up for you. Seems like all the lights work. Shut them off, turn the keys off. Now I got to set this up, set that up, and then do the run out. So you got a winter chicken dinner. I like it. So I got to finish priming these and we're done. See you on the water.